My check 1 2. Hello everybody. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope that you guys are doing good. We go to the video scene. You guys know that radio killed the video star or whatever. Although I think that it's the other way around. Let me go into the big camera thingy. Hello everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome in. You guys doing good? I hope that you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty well actually. I am considering if I should maybe stream a little bit of RE9. I don't think so. The thing is, I wanted to stream a little bit of RE4 before Resident Evil 9 came out, but thing is, I didn't get to finish it. So here I am. I don't really like leaving games unfinished, mostly because I don't know, it feels wrong. The only time I haven't really finished, hold on, let me adjust my color. The only time I haven't really finished a game has been with RE2 traditional camera mod, like the fixed camera angles mod. And what's the name of that thing? It is a game for Dreamcast, but I do not remember the name. Also, I believe that people who are watching this in YouTube on vertical, you guys are not seeing me really well. Like here I am. Hello. But yeah, I do believe that game. I didn't get to finish it. It is a game for Dreamcast. It is that weird game that a lot of people seem to like, but a lot of people seem to love to hate. I do not remember the name. But yeah, that one. I didn't finish that one, and it definitely sucked to leave it behind, but it wasn't up my alley, I gotta be honest. So what can I say? But other than that, yeah, I don't really like not finishing games that I start streaming. So here I am. I'm gonna be streaming RE4 till the day I die. But not really. Hopefully I can finish it today so that I can play RE9 next. I have a guava right here. Hold on now. These guavas are good. They don't seem to be as sweet as the ones that I have in my house. Thing is, I do have a guava tree. And it's pretty good. They are not as big as these ones. Look at the size of this guava. These ones are bigger compared to the ones that my tree, produces. The ones that I have right here are from an acquaintance, from my mom, And they don't seem to be as juicy. Well, they are juicy because they're big, but they don't seem to be as sweet, I guess. So. But guavas are really nice. Shout out to anybody who cannot really eat guavas because you guys don't live in a tropical climate or whatever. There's a fly going on around. I don't know what to do about it. Because the thing is, a lot of people say, don't kill the flies. That's not humane, Well, as long as they don't kill me first, you know how it be. Hey. But other than that, yeah. I'm hoping that I can, finish the RE4 now, because otherwise I'm gonna be having a really, really bad time not streaming RE. Oh, thank you. Not streaming RE9, I hope that I can finish RE4 so that I get to stream RE9 someday soon. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming it on Sunday, since on Sunday I don't really have as much time as I would want. But I still want to dedicate, Sundays for Dragon Age Origins, because that game is really good. And I know that the more that I postpone it, the more that I'm not gonna be able to finish it. So, I guess I better play it. Maybe I could, divide the stream a little bit. It all depends on how long I can actually, go on about. Because I won't have as much time on Sunday, unfortunately. But, I'm still be rocking, as people often say, But yeah. Anyways, let me bring up the game so that you guys can see it, because you know the earlier that or the earliest I guess. Well, yeah, the earlier that I can start the game, the better that it's gonna be. Because I'ma be real. I don't know if I wanna if I'm gonna finish it today, and if not, then I can just stream a little bit of it, Sunday. It is not so much that I don't wanna, finish it. It is more a thing of me not being able to, because of time constraints. So let me get on with it. Let me get on with it. So here we go. You guys, as always, you guys will hear the game first, and not seeing it as much. Let me close Spotify. There we go. So let's see. Do we have sound? Question of the mark. I believe we do. It is just a matter of me being like, silly Billy. We do have sound, eh? Ain't that lovely? Let me see if I can also get my camera right here. Hold on. Open source projector. Yeah, on the thing here. Window. Then I move it here. I don't do the thing. Then I. Ooh. Did I just close it? I believe I just closed it. I didn't mean the game. I meant the window preview or whatever of the thing. The thing of the thing Equinox. That is a Mexican joke. There we go. Now, can I please get some visuals? There we go. If it wasn't for the greediness of me wanting to see the game on 120 FPS, we wouldn't suffer the consequences of me, doing this over and over again. So here we go. Hopefully we will have the video right now. And open sesame or whatever. There we go. Okay, now we have the thing. We have the thing. Let me give you guys the thing that you deserve, and that is cool gameplay. Get that open and let me get that going on. Let me grab my controller. Let me grab everything except what you may be thinking of. There we go. No, we're not in the final chapter. Actually, we are a little bit behind. We're gonna be starting the last chapter. Which is gonna be really well. I mean, I guess technically the second to last chapter, if you count the final chapter as the final chapter, Also, I have a mango milkshake. Oh, what's this? Mango milkshake. We love to see it. We love to have it. You know how it is. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Here we go. And here we are. And we're on, everybody. Oh wait, hold on. Let me also do a cheeky little thing over here. Beep boop boop bim boop bim. I love that sound. That sound. Do you love that sound? What is that melody, eh? So here we go again, y'all. Look at that water. They're eyeing each other. Ooh.
Got some business to take care of. See you later.
We go. And here comes the line. Here comes the line. Women, eh? Did you look at that?
I hate to break it out to you, but Salazar's dead.
Yes, it seems that way.
Yes. Oh yes, it
Sadler,
seems
why don't you give
that
up
way.
and let Ashley go home?
Hello, Rex. How you doing? Welcome in. I am Sadler. Hi. How you doing, Rex? How you doing? Welcome in.
Sadler,
Welcome in
small
to the stream, as people often say. Eh?
Arrive in my cage of torment, my friend.
How's you doing, eh? Welcome in. Doing lovely? That's lovely to know. And drinking a mango juice. Well, not so much a juice, but A milkshake. For those of you who don't know or didn't know, you can actually have a milkshake made out of mango. You just got fiber optic. Let's go, That's amazing, Did you hold on? Did you also upgrade your internet plan? Because I technically had to, so that I get to enjoy everything and anything, you know. It's got more stable, it seems. That's lovely to know. Yeah, fiber optic is a world of difference from just copper cable internet. First of all, because of you know, symmetric speeds, and because of the lowest latency that you can get. It is true that sometimes, depending on your ISP, you may sometimes get more upload latency or download latency. Hello? Well, there she is, I know where we gotta go now, Keep your old one because it's quite expensive to upgrade. That sucks, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. How much megabits of internet do you have, if I may ask? I upgraded from having 80 megabits per second to having 350. I feel like it was a little bit overkill, but you know, if I'm gonna upgrade my internet, I better upgrade it like the right way, you know. So I have 350 right now. It is not gigabit internet, but I do not think I will ever like need gigabit internet. I hear my angel. There she goes, my angel, my shining superstar. So let's see. Is there anything that I may do that will make this situation a little bit better? But sure enough, if you already have like a nice internet speed, there's no need to upgrade. Especially since, you know, the biggest downside of having copper cable is just the upload, you know? So if you already have like symmetric speeds, then that's good enough, you know. There goes the alarm. I feel like I was not supposed to be spotted in the wild, but you know, that's how it be, You have around 40 megabits per second. Well, I mean, for download that's not too good, but for upload that's quite okay, I would say. Around 50. That's really nice for like upload. For download, I do believe that's okay. That's not too bad, but it's not too good. But as you said, upgrading is kind of expensive, so it's best to not, you know, to not be greedy about it. Let me see if I can combine this somehow. There we go. I'm fine with leaving 7 bullets. You know, streaming sound is for download. Yeah, I guess so. The bad thing about it is, you know, the whole thing of not being able to download many things. What can I replace? I don't see. Oh well, I do see. But what do I see? Hold on. This could be the difference between life and death for me. And there we go. Hopefully you can get a better download speed for cheaper, you know, because man. Oh, hello. Yes, he really wanted to, like, you know, block a bullet with his hands. So the guy who has a, there we go. I was gonna be like, he should be here at any moment. Let me see if I can get him with the mine thrower. Oh, hello. Wow, That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Let me see if I can do something else. I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna do this, you know? Where they took another test and it says 50 and download 70. Yes, when it comes to fiber optic, for some reason the upload seems to be higher than the download. And I believe that's a thing that helps with stability, but I don't really know why that be the case. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to get closer, but that may be a bad idea. Let me see. Can I? Means what he says. But yeah, I also noticed that, and I'm kind of glad that that's the case, you know, because you know, as a streamer, I do benefit the most with high upload speeds than download. I mean, granted, at 35 tenths, 350 megabits per second, you know, you cannot really. I cannot really say that my download is worse than my upload. Ooh, I was about to say. Do I not have an incendiary? Yes, I have. There we go. Spoiler for all the Resident Evil games, yeah. They have zombies there. Well, not all of them have zombies. But it do be like that sometimes, you know? Let's see, what else can I give you all? Why does this guy have a ton of health, huh? There is a resident and he's evil. And he has been evil for 9 times already. Canonically, 9 times, huh? And some may even say that maybe many more times than that, you know? But who knows? Maybe the evil resident was the friends that we made along the way. Hello, eh? Oh, excuse me. He really said. Look, everybody, it's the guy, the electric guy, the electrician, eh? Sometimes I wonder if these guys have a diploma. I don't think they went to college, you know? Uh-oh. Hold on. There's bigger fish in the sea that I gotta care about. Eh? We only know that that it has been 9 times, you know? So you know he may as well get some extra charges for being so evil. Eh? Who knows? Eh? Maybe that's an allegory to everything that Umbrella has been doing. They always say that. Eh? I wonder what that means. Eh? Could that be I want to be your friend? Eh? I don't think that they're saying that, you know. But who knows? No one ever knows. Eh? No one really seems to know. Eh? There we go. I will have to use the RE9 a little bit more because I have a ton of ammunition for it that I haven't been using. That's the thing, you know. I've been mentioning this during my RE4 streams, but the last save point that the last not save file, there we go, that I checked before doing this playthrough, I didn't have a pistol. I had the TMP and just a shotgun and anything else, but I didn't have the RE9. I don't really know why, but I'm starting to believe that maybe it is because I didn't really need a pistol. Rotate. I do be rotating. Maybe I don't really need to do that. I don't really know. I need to do something, that is for sure. There we go. That should be enough. Also, I love the song. But yeah, I imagine that, the more that you play this game and the more that you get acquainted with it, the less that you get the less of a feeling that you get of needing a handgun, and instead you can definitely opt out for just a TMP. Hello. He really said that. He truly, really said that. I didn't know that this guy was really religious. And there we go. Time to reload. I often wonder if Las Plagas is the thing that's making them, you know, take a shotgun to the torso, but it may be mostly because of, you know, they also have many things. I don't really know what is it that I needed to do. I gotta be honest. Also, I'm trying to stream also vertically on YouTube, but the thing is, I'm using the built-in thing that YouTube has that basically just crops the middle of the stream just so that people can feel the illusion that you're watching a vertical stream. I tried doing a separate, you know, vertical canvas thingy, but it was taking a ton of resources, and that sucks. Did I pre-order RE9? Yes, I pre-ordered it and I pre-downloaded it yesterday or 2 days ago, actually. And yesterday I was doing a little bit of a test so that I can, you know, tweak the settings and everything. So first things first, I open up the game and I skipped all the cutscenes so that I wouldn't get spoiled. And I just went to like the first thing that you see in the game. And I was there for like a solid hour and a half. Mostly because I wasn't having that much luck with you know, the first time setting. Apparently speaking, I can use frame generation, but I cannot at the same time because I was testing it. Yeah, I was testing it, and eventually, for some reason, the frame generation thingy didn't end up working, and I don't know why. Oh, I'm missing some of that. Let me get that thing going on. So yeah, I did pre-order it and I have it ready to go. But as I said, I didn't get to finish this game on time, so I might as well just do this instead, you know. I'm glad that this laser doesn't, you know, kill you on contact, because otherwise this would be really bad. Also, I feel like there's some more enemies going on about. I feel like they may be over here. Yes, they're absolutely over here. Well, not my problem right now. So yeah, next stream that I do, I may be playing RE9, but I don't know. As I said, I've been getting through Dragon Age Origins, you know, by the recommendation of a girl that we all know. For those of you who don't know who that is, that's too bad. There we go. But if you know, you know. There we go. But yeah, I don't really want to, you know, take time off of that game so that I get to like play RE9. But maybe I could divide my stream, you know. Thing is, on Sunday I won't really have as much available time as I would otherwise. So maybe I don't know what I can do. Maybe PC is a bit too old for the fancy new stuff game comes with nowadays. Yeah, I wonder who she is. Yeah, I wonder who she is. Shoutouts to the girl in question. Hold on, let me give her a shout out. Let me shout out the bestie. Shout out Lee Starlab. There we go. Shout out to Ali Starlab. Does she have blue hair? Does she maybe play Zelda games? Does she like the dragon of the origin of the age? I'm glad that I dodged that. I'm not new to these QTEs, so I'm glad that I didn't die. Maybe she has blue hair. Who knows? Shoutouts to her. I feel like I'm missing some treasures right here, but you know. He didn't blow up to bits, but you know, that is not too bad. 2 bits. He did blew up to bits. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can get it with the RE9. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. How am I missing this many shots? Your PC has parts from 2014 and you already can't run modern Minecraft anymore. That sucks. Especially because that said girl will be launching her Minecraft server, you know, really soon, eh? But I don't think it's too modern. I joined the server so that I could set up some stuff. And yeah, it wasn't like, you know, like ray tracing and 4K textures now. So I believe that your PC will be able to run that, you know. But yeah, I do believe that, you know, saving enough for a little bit of an upgrade could definitely be good. I'm torn between saving for a new GPU or saving for my second English. I'm torn between saving for my GPU, for a new GPU, or saving for my second eye surgery. Eh? I don't know which the priorities may be, you know. You can run realms on Bedrock. I don't really know if the server is like compatible with Bedrock. As far as I am aware, every server, like custom server or whatever, is supposed to be a Java server. Oh, hello. Can I wanted to do something extra special for this guy, but you know. Yeah, healthy for PC, that do be true, yeah. Because I was thinking, yo, maybe if I get a new GPU, I could, you know, stream also vertically because, you know, the thing. But yeah, I better have my second eye surgery, you know. Eyes fixed before GPU, yeah. If I have a new GPU that can, you know, play at 4K, I won't be able to see that 4K if my eyes are like, you know, not prepared for that. But most definitely. Says the guy. Anybody else around here? I may get cornered there, but I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, that guy had a bad day. Oh, yeah, easy charge, yeah. I mean, if you put it in gamer terms, yeah, you're right. Like, what use does a 4K? Oh, I'm glad that didn't get me. What use, you know, English? What use has? No. What use does a 5090 or like a 5070, you know, have if you cannot really see that 4K with your eyes, you know? Thing is, I already have an eye surgery, but the bad thing is that even though it did help with my myopia, it didn't get rid of my astigmatism, so quite probably I will save you know, better for that thing instead of, you know, the GPU. A choice has already been made for you. Wait, just like Deltarune? Is that a Deltarune reference? It seems like a lot of people died here. I don't know why. They slipped and fell. Kitty. We have a kitty. We have the golden Lynx. Did you guys get to have a Lynx before, like an Atari Lynx? I know that Atari used to make, you know, consoles. I mean, everybody knows about the Atari. But I wonder how good the Atari Lynx was, you know? But it has 3 holes. But I don't have the things to put in set holes. So I wonder what I'm missing. Definitely missing something, but man, oh man, do I know what it is. I hear the enemy, and I kinda know where the enemy is, actually. Let me combine them herbs. The red herb and the green herb. Actually, do I have... I do have this. Nah, I'm gonna do this instead. It was pretty good, but was there more batteries than a Game Boy? Yeah. The Terry Lynx wasn't exactly, you know, battery friendly. It was mostly a battery eater. I don't feel like that's a slang or, you know, a bad thing to say, a battery eater. Oh, where's this guy? Or this guy, not this guy, but this guy. He should be up there, isn't he? Oh, now I saw him. And another one. And another one. Yeah, that is true. The thing is, since I didn't get to live my life like all the way over there, or all the way back then, I don't really have... Hello. I don't really have an idea of how exactly expensive things were back then. So I do wonder if games also were as expensive as they are today, or even less. It really threw that. I better do this the right way. So this guy likes explosives, huh? But I might give him what he wants. Here we go. And in the head. Enjoy your explosives, man. There we go. Okay, now that we have dealt with that, let me see what I can get. I'm very much intrigued by the eyes of the cat. The year of the cat. Hello. So I don't really have an idea where those may be. I only know that they are, but I don't know where they be. There is indeed an intrinsic difference between there being and there not being, depending on how much you be. But it all gets fixed when you be. Do you guys be, or do you guys do not be? I guess you be what you be. I be. Maybe I can. Hold on. Incendiary grenade, yes, please. Do. And people tried to make them cheaper, but they came out like, yeah, definitely. It is those things that you either gotta have, especially back in the day, either you have quality or quantity. Ah, I didn't see that one coming. You know, a lot of soldiers died because of that. So where's that guy? What's that sound? Who would it be? Oh, I wanted to... Well, no more games then. Ooh. And I'm glad they didn't kill me. But that could easily have been solved by a please and a thank you, right? Yeah, right. Okay, now that I got that, let me get that loot going on. Let me get that. You know, sometimes you gotta stop and see if the steps that you hear are the ones that you do, right? Because otherwise, man, oh man, it's gonna suck if those steps are not yours, you know. And there he goes. Poor little thing, poor little thing. I did have another path available, right? No. What's your favorite mission on RE4? For me, man, I don't really know. Oh, I could have used to my advantage. I mean, I might as well do, you know. There it goes. I don't believe it drops anything. For me, I'm not so sure. I do like the island. The island seems to be when it actually like picks up the most. Plus, we get to see Mike. We also get to lose Mike. Hey. Yeah, hello. There's a guy. Welcome.
Got some rare things. What are you?
Please let me see what I can sell you. Not much, really. Although small in size, the precious gem. I don't think I can.
Stranger.
Can I? No, I don't think I can. Let me check. Let me be real quick about it. No. Yeah, let me just sell those things.
What are you buying?
And sell him the thing. Emerald. Yeah, give me those things, and you know. There we go.
Thank you.
I have a ton of blue eyes and blue, and you know, a ton of eyes, just you know, laying around. I don't really know if I should wait until I, you know, I get everything and anything. I may just sell them just right at the end. Maybe I can find something for the links. Treasure map. Yep. Maybe that was expensive to get stuff for it. I imagine because you know it is not so much common to get things for the PS Vita, especially back in the day. You know, it used did it use discs or did it use cartridges? The Red 9, the Killer 7. I don't remember. Now it's the Rarity. Yeah. Do I get more stuff for the broken butterfly? Fly like a butterfly. Firepower on my shotgun. Don't mind if I do. I feel like I'm fine with my rifle firepower, and the mine thrower is okay, you know. It doesn't seem like I can get more stuff on my thingy. I may just up the capacity just because.
Thank you.
Memory cards like the Switch and proprietary storage cards. Oh, I see. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it becomes especially rare as more time passes. So I'm glad that there's a thing, you know, going on. There's an active community to bring more common, I guess, more common forms of media, I guess, to some of the things, some of the consoles. For example, for the PS1, people have been able to mod in. There you go. People have been able to mod in SD card support. You know, you modded yours so it now uses regular SD cards. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting some SD card mods for retro, and you know, not as readily available. Readily available, yeah, readily available consoles. So it is nice that you can get your, you know, games via SD card on your Vita, because otherwise, man, it would suck. It would suck tons to not being able to play the games, you know, just because it doesn't come in the right size or something. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know, you can actually like mod your PS1 so that you can play games out of SD cards, and it's really good. Or so I've heard, because I have never, you know, modded mine. Oops. You can also play PSP games, hell yeah, and PS1 games. It can also look like a Steam Deck. Amazing, yeah. We love to see it. We definitely love to see it. First I'm gonna go here. I feel like that would be the right thing to do. Grenade. Oh, is this the part? This is the part, man. You guys ready for everything and anything, eh? Gee, man, I'm glad that there's no flaming man. You know, that's my biggest fear in life, huh? For a guy to come out of a fridge or something and then, you know, kill me, eh? This meat's rotten, but I sure could use a fat juicy steak right about now. You guys know that means that Leon is coming to Las Plagas. Anyway, let's go. Man, is it hot in here or is it me? I'm on fire, bro. Eh? Yeah. What was he doing here? And for how long was he here? So many questions. Fireball. Oh, so technically I can go here. I'm gonna go the other way. People start playing, yeah. What has been People? People is another guy, but no, Pitbull. Eh? What has been Pitbull been doing quite recently? Because I do not remember seeing anything related to him nowadays, so I don't really know what happened to Pitbull. I know that he's a producer, so maybe he's gotta be like from the other side. Wow, maybe he has been still making music, but maybe not rapping or being like in the spotlight. I do not know exactly what Pitbull has been doing nowadays, but I hope that he's doing good. You know, I hope that he's doing good. Yeah, whatever you say. He's still making music, just more rarely. Yeah, I gather as much. Maybe he's just still producing, just not, you know, in the spotlight. People seems like a really cool guy, you know? Zelda. Uh-oh, eh? Hey, just like that cartoon I watched, called Teen Titans. I remember a scene like this place in Teen Titans, but I don't remember exactly which one.
Amateurs. Just hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Why does Leon call them, amateurs? Like, is he more, like, you know, experienced in kidnapping people, or why did he call them amateurs? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as entertaining for him as he thought it was gonna be. I don't really know. I don't know how Leon's mind works. Oh, hello! I'm gonna steal your stuff. Hello, Merchie. We have Merchie around here because he found their schemes easy. Oh, that makes more sense.
Got some rare. What are you?
I think I don't know. I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't really know, you know? Like, you figure out their plans. Oh.
What are you selling?
Well, I guess that makes more sense, yeah. Yeah, I thought that, like, why do you call them amateurs? Like, are you more, like, experienced with kidnapping people? Oh, hello, eh? Goodbye, eh? Yeah, he's smart. He do be quite smart. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can... Oh, come on, eh? Oh. I don't know if that got him, actually. Hopefully that got him, eh? If not, then oops, eh? I believe it may, actually. Oh, they replenish. They get, like, you know... replaced. I'm thinking of what to do. Maybe a shotgun to the face will suffice. There we go. I may need another one, actually. I know that they're not there. Okay. Maybe another one of these will... Well, not an incendiary grenade. I'm gonna keep doing the shotgun thing, eh? Oh, come on, eh? They know exactly what I'm trying to do, eh? Also, how do you survive? Well, I mean, I guess the same goes for me, but how do you survive a dynamite blast? Could this be a waste of time, man? Oh, ow. I didn't see that one coming, eh? I guess I better do one of these instead, eh? Or maybe one of these. Oh, come on. I was gonna say thank you so much, Wall, for not letting me see it. And another one. Just in case, then. So as long as I step here, I'm gonna be golden, eh? At midnight, eh? If you know, you know, eh? I might just do this instead. There we go. You know, as strong as your helmet may be, the force of the bullet is still there, you know, so... Might as well get ready for it. Eh? Prepare for impact. Well, I'm glad that I got some loot out of that. I definitely didn't, you know, get out of there unscattered. But, you know, it do be like that sometimes, for real, for real. Hello. Time to knife. Time to knife. Shotgun blast. The shouty gun blast. The shouty gun blast. What do we have here? Some DMP. We love those. You know, as much as I've never actually like hold a gun before, or held a gun before, the DMP seems really light. Do you guys think that it could be like really light? And how strong is the recoil on a DMP, eh? Or like an MP5, I'd rather. Because it doesn't seem too heavy. But you know, I wouldn't really know because I've never actually like, you know, I've never actually like hold a gun or held a gun. I don't know English. Let me save just in case. But you know, it seems like the most not easily, but the most easy gun to hold, maybe. Which may make it a little bit problematic, but you know, who am I to judge? Let's see, we have El Quirófano, which is the Quirófano, eh? So I can just jump down and come here again. Oh, what's this? A biohazard sign? A biohazard sign? Biohazard? Resident Evil, eh? You know the drill, eh? So I could either go there or go here. And I do believe we are fully on regenerator territory, actually. It's gonna be wild, yo. If you guys love, you know, regenerators. I love regenerators. And you guys are gonna love this part, you know. It is one of the most iconic parts in the game. And in any game, actually. Why is the game giving me rifle ammunition, I wonder? I have another emerald. I can't really put it in the Link's size. You know. I genuinely do not remember exactly what you can put in the Link's size. It seems like you can actually, like, you know, freeze the regenerator with that. But, you know, I don't really know, eh? This leads me back there. This incendiary grenade goes a long way. I don't feel like it would be, you know, intuitive to freeze the thing and then use an incendiary grenade. It feels like, you know, counterintuitive. But you know, as I said, who am I to judge? Open up. What else? There's a ton of cables in here. And there's this thing, whatever that may be. We have a computer. Some kind of research equipment. I wonder what it is used for. Wow, look at that guy, eh? He looks a little bit pale, eh? Anything else that I may get here? No, not really. Biohazard. Not really. Let me see what else I can get. It's locked. Something inside the room must be blocking the door. I wonder what. Did I check this? Looks like they were conducting some sort of autopsy. Let's get this thing going on. Blue, and then green, and then green again, and then some red. Some red. I got it flowing in 2 directions actually. That is pretty good. As far as I remember, you cannot really kill the first regenerator. Luis's memo 3. I'm gonna do Luis's voice. Well, actually, no, it's 7 pages long. I won't do that. The hideous creatures such as El Gigante. You're back and you crashed. It do be like that sometimes, for real, for real. Hopefully, we won't crash again. Or if you mean crash as in, yeah, I crashed the party. Yeah, like hello, eh? Yeah, then welcome back, eh? The hideous creatures such as El Gigante and the Novistadores are merely byproducts of the diabolical and humane experiments conducted on the specimens that were once human. But there is one type of creature that clearly distinguishes itself from the rest. These creatures are called regenerators. Regenerators have a superior metabolism that allows them to regenerate their lost body parts at incredible speeds. I've never seen anything like it. It is this characteristic that makes them almost invincible to conventional weapons. But like any living creature, there's a way to kill it. Apparently there are plagas that live inside its body, somewhat like leeches. They can't be seen with the naked eye, and they can only be located through the thermal imaging. To stop its regeneration process, those leech-like plagas must be located and then destroyed. As far as I know, most of the regenerators host a number of those leech-like plagas. To kill the regenerators, each one of those leech-like plagas must be killed. There we go. Now your phone crashed. You open this game and you have it on your phone and the whole phone just shuts down, man. Oh man. Is your phone also from 2014, or what? How do you end up in this position? Like, I know that this thing is like frozen in time, but how do you know, end up like that, you know? Like frozen. I guess we'll never know. Oh, hello, eh? Wow, look at that guy. Doesn't he look funny, eh? Look at him go, eh? I don't think there's anything that I may be missing by not going there, but would you look at that design, huh? Isn't this the peak human evolution, eh? Wow, look at that guy, eh? I wonder what that reminds me of, eh? Still in 4 years old, yeah, a little bit. 2021. It is not considerably like old, but you know, old enough for it to drive, eh? I'm just gonna do this instead. Ow, I didn't have the striker. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's where I came from, so that wouldn't be a good idea. I wonder if you can actually like freeze this guy, but maybe not. I might be wrong. Can I go here? It's locked. Mind me if I do, eh? Let me reload because I don't wanna have an accident. This must be a card rewriter. Maybe I can rewrite the data on my card key and turn it into another data card. Don't mind if I do. Some kind of cryogenic device. Turn it off. Don't mind if I do. I wonder what you get, because I often forget if you get any kind of upgrades. There we go. I hate Windows, especially Windows 11, Beta still sells for like Beta still sells for like $100 and $200 on the secondary market. Doesn't seem too bad, but if you can get it for like $80, that's the dream right there. I once this bodies must have been crying. Sucks to be them, yeah. I once helped a friend get a new 3DS XL for essentially $80, I do believe. The 2000 model is cheaper at $50, which I wonder which one is the different one. Who do you guys think is gonna be the guy? Who do you guys think that is gonna be the one that actually kills me? I wonder. But yeah, as I said, I imagine that it also must be like, less powerful. The OLED or the 1000 one, like mine, is more pricier. I mean, man, OLED. We all love OLED. And I'm surprised that the Vita had OLED as well, It's one of those things that you're, pleasantly surprised to hear about. I don't have space for this thing. Let me see what else I can get. Do I have a red herb? No. I guess I'll just have to combine these. Let me make a little bit more space for this thing. And it's the first gen, hell yeah. If I can somehow manage to do this. And then and only then, I can. This here, and then this here. There we go. The second gen, which was more modern, had LED screen. And it sucks. Yeah. And it also depends on how type of panel it is. But generally speaking, yeah, OLED is definitely going to be better than LED. Funny enough how we call LED LED and not LED. Because we have OLED but not OLED. I mean, some people do say OLED. But I'm not one of them. I swear I'm not one of them. If I put this here, and then it's gonna be a nightmare and a half. What exactly do I have? Well, I mean, any kind of item that has 3 spaces instead of 2, or any number of uneven spaces is gonna leave one space empty. Hopefully, maybe I can get either a Vita, maybe a new 3DS XL. That would be lovely. Or a switch to... I don't want to discard this gun. Let me equip this instead. What the guy doing? Well, we got one of them. This guy's gonna be flipping and dipping, so I better be ready for everything. Excuse me. I better kill him because I have, wasted so many bullets on you. There we go. They pump super slowly gains for it. The Switch feels outdated at this point. I guess a little bit. The only reason I would love a Switch 2 is just to play with friends, There's not really anything inherently, I guess, noteworthy for me to actually try it out. Like, even when it comes to Donkey Kong or the new Mario games, I don't really feel like there's anything new that I may want to check out. So, you know, at least there's that for me. Let me see if I can freeze this guy up. Hello. Actually, that doesn't freeze him. If you want a 3DS, get a 2DS XL, because the 3D is just a gimmick and 2DS XL is cheaper. But is it just as powerful? Question. Because I may be interested in just, you know, the raw power that you can get, you know, for it, or off it. We got it. Also, if you guys didn't know or just didn't notice, yeah, the regenerators have a Slendy2's like skin. You think I'd be hard to recommend as a Vita owner? Really now? Why would that be? I wonder why. Did I miss anything? No, I think. Oh, it's exactly the same, the 3D feature, man. But the game's good. That's what I would worry the most about. I mean, strictly speaking, if we're talking about games, I can just emulate the beta, you know. I have already done that. But I do wonder how good in comparison it is. Am I not supposed to like pick them up? I thought I was supposed to pick them up. Let me pick this guy up. Just gets buggy and messy after you mod it. Oh man, that sucks. Hello, and goodbye to boredom in this Sunday night live. Sunday. Hello. It sometimes acts up for no reason. The 3DS can play a lot more games. Well, yeah, and there's the multiplayer factor as well, you know. I want to play, you know, games with friends. Maybe let's do lost levels, do the lower levels. Beam. Man, I'm looking so desperately for a yellow herb. Can play like 11 consoles. Yes, that is true. Retro emulation or retro compatibility goes a long way. The 2DS is your next project. I would like to own for modern. Definitely. Hopefully you can get one for like a neat price, you know. Maybe I could get one too. I don't know. That would be the dream. I don't know if this is true. Hold on. If I combine a red herb with a yellow herb, does the effects of the yellow herb like get more potent? Maybe that's the case. I'm gonna save this this yellow herb for whenever I actually like had the chance to combine it with a red one. You know, we health maxing over here. The Gen 1 and Switch 2 is just lackluster as it's currently. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I should put that money towards you know, my eye surgery instead. At the beginning of this year I was seriously considering getting a Switch 2. But instead I got a new microphone and my audio interface. So, you know, I believe that I made the right decision. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I hope that I did, you know. I swear I saw a guy. Well, I see two guys. Oh, look, there she is. Hopefully I won't, you know, make Ashley explode. Uh-oh. There we go. I don't know if they have any plagues inside of them, but you know, I really want to know. Hello, Ashley. Here I am. It's locked. Boom. Beam, beam, beam. Yeah, maybe I should not waste my money on a Switch 2 instead. Bunches all in the money. I don't know why these guys don't have the IKEA shield, but you know they don't. For X or Y reason, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I need Cinder Grenade one. There you go. And a little bit of this. You know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, he tried his best. By the way, I love this room. In a certain girl's video with blue hair that you guys know about, maybe this room made an appearance. You know, that submission was you know, made by yours truly. Because I love this room. Just check this out. There's a stair in the middle. Some stairs in the middle. Then some windows with blue light, like shining on, contrasted with that, you know, artificial light. I love this room. I don't know why, but this room really calls to me. It feels really, you know, ambient or, you know, coded or something. I really like this room. This room in particular is my favorite Resident Evil 4 room, like ever, like period. Love to see it, love to see it. Anyways, let's see what else I can get. Not that I can go there, but what about here? Another green herb. I may just use it instead, actually. Time to save, time to save, time to save, time to save. It's time to save. So Ashley is nearby, but how nearby must she be? Or could she be? Or is she gonna be? A regenerator? A regenerator. Yeah, let me take this thing. Oh, he's this way actually. Hello. And that's one. Actually, he has another one on his back. Okay. There we go. I better. I don't know how far his spikes actually, like, you know, reach, but I shouldn't really test that out, you know? Should I? I'm running out of rifle bullets. I definitely must do something about that. Storage room key. I've never been in a situation in which I had to use like security keys or something like that, you know? Got an emerald. Looks like living tissue, but from what? Red herb, yes. We love seeing that. We love seeing that. Let me get that red action going on. Oh, here it is. I was beginning to get scared there. And we get that going on. There we go. Let me move this a little bit further so I won't get, you know, distracted by it. So that way I won't miss anything that's in the corner. I know that my current layout is not the best. It may be triggering some people out, you know? But, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. What are they growing in these petri dishes? Pressure? Oh, we love those. Let's see, what else can I get? Shotgun shells, those are nice. Those are very, very nice. What are your expectations for RE9, y'all? I don't really know. I saw the trailers and everything, so I feel like I'm confident on how good the game's gonna be. or is, because it's already out. This is the way in which I came from. Just checking out for stuff, you know. Just checking out for stuff. I won't be talking too much about RE9 because, as I said, you know, this is RE4 we are playing, you know. This is a safe haven for all of you who don't want to, you know, get spoiled on RE9. Oh, I could have... hold on. Can I... By a miracle of life... Let me see. That kills some of them, but not all of them. I'm gonna do this just because of you guys. Shut up. There we go. He shot the hell up and then he sat the hell down. As people often say. I know that, you know, many organizations would not really like that, but you know, who am I to judge? Incendiary grenade. Do I want one of that? One of those? What are those? Maybe I need a green herb. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. What about this thing? Isn't this the part of the game that has the containers? It might as well be. Also, hello, merchant. Welcome. The beat is like an old card. If you don't have all the right conditions, I just won't work for you. Like, you need to learn exactly what it needs. So I need to be like a super, like, rocket scientist in order to like get the thing. Man, that sucks. But I imagine if the games are good, it is definitely worth it. Maybe. There are signs of use, but this brass watch may still be worth something.
Is that all?
Get that going on.
Thank you. What are you buying?
What am I buying indeed? Maybe I can get the capacity up, you know, of the RE9. I don't know if I use it as much. If I happen to sell the RE9, how much would it go for? It would go for a pretty hefty price.
What are you buying? What are you buying?
Maybe I can even up the striker like to its limits. Or the TMP. The TMP would be lovely to have it to its limits. Maybe, I don't know.
Is that all straight?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Increases the firepower beyond its power threshold. Maybe, I don't know, I'll think about it. But hopefully one day I can either get a Vita or a 3DS. Or a 2DS XL, I don't know. I don't know which one is more powerful. Should I not? What can I sacrifice? Can I? No, I cannot. Let me see. Can I get to know your name? Only 3 of those. I still have 5. Wait, no, hold on. A new spot opened up. Maybe I can even sell the TMP this run. Yeah, I feel like that would be okay. Like I already like did a playthrough of no handgun, so maybe I can use the TMP instead. Maybe I can sell the TMP instead. There we go. No hate against the TMP, as I said. I once considered it being like better than the RE9. So that may be true, or maybe not. I'm gonna need a Waba
This
right
is
now.
Leon. Request backup. I repeat, request backup. Damn.
We cannot really request backup, you know. I can't contact my people, I can't contact my home place, my homeland. How do you even jam a signal like that, you know? I remember that there was this thing called fracking, Maybe fracking or jacking. I don't know. But you know, the original hackers used to be people who hijacked the signals of the telephones and everything and radio waves and stuff. I was gonna say, was there really nothing that I can do about it? Guess we just gotta go back. So maybe nowadays, hacking telephone lines may not be as usual. But who am I to judge? I wouldn't really know. I have never done anything related to that, so I wouldn't really know if there is or there isn't. But I know that there's a ton of stories about the early days of hacking. When it came to like phone lines and then radio waves and radio stations and everything. Oh, hello. I completely missed that. Ow! Can I please get the thing? There we go. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna make them come this way instead. I believe that's the safest route. I was gonna say, this kind of seems like it hits them once or twice and then they die. I guess it's kind of settled. I may just sell the TMP instead. Look at that guy going. Would you guys recommend me doing that? Selling the TMP and then living my life entirely on the RE9? Waiting for this guy to come down. There we go. I was gonna say, let me see if my accuracy is not that bad, but it can sometimes be. The TMP does save you sometimes, in a big pinch. At least it does, stun lock the enemy quite a while. So between the Vita and the 2DS XL, the 2DS XL has more games to play, but the Vita wins the build quality of the console and the overall feel of the device. I guess so. If you decide to mod a 2DS or a 3DS, maybe you can give it the same things, an OLED screen and anything and everything. I don't remember, but you could do a lot of stuff, with it. And here we go. I'm so tempted to just use a grenade here and see what happens.
Leon.
You okay? Come on, let's get out of here.
Get out of here. And then they go, strike a pose. Beam. They don't have an OLED mod for the originals, really now. That kind of sucks. Maybe you could be the first one to actually make one. Who knows? If you're into modding and everything and anything, then maybe you can be the first person to actually make one. Huh? Who knows? Could be good. Could really end up going well. Let me move my microphone a little bit. There we go. Let us keep on going until we die again. I'm gonna sell the TMP. At that point, get the Chinese knockoff ones that can run them and have the OLED built in them. I guess so. That would be, better. Oh, I've been thinking about it. Hold on. Should I get an OLED An OLED monitor. How cheap can an OLED monitor be? Ah, man, I shouldn't really think about that, you know. I should save for my eye surgery. Perhaps you have figured it out already, but you might be able to get it out of here by using the way this puzzle went. Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. How you doing, Leon? I'm Michael Jackson. Eh? I don't know why I made that pose. Hello, eh? So I'm gonna miss. As soon as I got that equipped, I was gonna, you know. Maybe I should have told Ashley to wait. Incendiary grenade. Feel the heat. This girl is on fire. Is anybody else alive? No. Wait here.
Follow me.
Overlap guy. Follow me. Yo, hello, how you doing? I'm Leon from New York. Follow me. I tried to get this guy first because he's the most, dangerous of them all. There we go. Also, that guy is gonna do that regardless of what you do. I was gonna say, does that guy not count as a threat? Why did the music stop? There we go. I love to see it.
Follow me.
Follow me. You know, that makes me think. Between an Asus ROG Ally or whatever, and between a Steam Deck, which one would you choose? I honestly do not know.
Wait.
If I had the choice of having a Steam Deck or a Asus ROG Ally, I don't know which one I would choose. Could you please just die? There we go.
Follow me.
I feel like an Asus ROG Ally would be more powerful than a Steam Deck. But you know, who knows if they're gonna like, you know, do the Steam Deck 2 or whatever. The beta can play Final Fantasy 1 through 10. Whoa. And in general, if you're an JRPG fan, the beta has you covered. I mean, I did buy the Pixel remaster with a friend, but playing that version wouldn't be too bad.
Oh, it stinks.
Sure does.
Sure does.
No way, Leon.
Way. And then they died. The end.
Are you out of your mind?
I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt.
Wow.
What is this?
Come on.
How did she not get, like, you know, prickled by the thing, eh? I might just kill this thing right here and there, you know. Uh-oh. Me when I'm missing my shots. And another one. And another one, eh? And another one. There we go. Uh-oh. Follow me, eh?
Follow me.
Follow me, eh? Well, I'm glad we didn't die, eh? Bad thing is, I don't really have that much more ammunition. Never mind. The Ally has some problems with its storage situation. Ooh. But people say they are kinda equally flawed, low battery. But it's trying to be a portable computer. I mean, I guess so. And the thermals can be garbage too. I mean, compared to a small form factor computer, which one do you guys think it would be best? I've been thinking about it because, you know, having a second PC to stream, you know, games, just so that I can use my my main computer for like, you know, fully gaming. I feel like that would be better. But man, I don't know. You wait here.
Follow me.
Or even better, hide. Come. Gotta be on the dot. Another one. There we go. Yeah, at that point, get a laptop. I agree, yeah. Feel like it would be way better, you know. At least when it comes to like, you know, doing a second PC kind of situation. There she is. But I don't know how to think about it. As I said, my eye surgery comes first. Which, if you guys want to like, you know, help out with it, you know what to do. Just kidding. Unless. Push it to the limit. Push it to the limit. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm getting my retro achievements, but I'm not playing the PS2 or the GameCube version now. I love retro achievements. Retro achievements are so good. Love them with a passion. And also, we are gonna be getting... Hello, man. We're also gonna be getting... Wait. Oh, I missed that. We're gonna be getting Wii retro achievements support fairly soon. Huh? So that is pretty good. Huh? You know? The Steam Deck and I feel like a machine that no one needs in the lab, yeah? Like, I don't see the purpose. I mean, if you don't have a dedicated PC and you don't really want a laptop for, like, you know, for work, you know, you just need something extra to game on, then I guess that could help. But otherwise, yeah, I guess you're right. Let me use this instead. Why do they make the same sound again, you know, over and over again? Well, I mean, I cannot blame them. I have never been shot in the eye, so I don't really know what sound I would make, you know? I hope I never get shot in the eye. They're smaller than a laptop, yes, but it does the same as the thing as a laptop. Maybe worse than a laptop. So at that point, get a laptop. Maybe. I mean, I guess the added benefit of having a gamepad integrated makes it more like you're having a console or some sort. Maybe that is the whole reason. If they costed less than a laptop, I would justify it. Definitely, yeah.
Follow me.
Also, there was some mod here that added an extra enemy. But I decided against it mostly because I don't think it was compatible with this version. Okay, you follow me. Get that thing and... actually, you do it. Question, does this thing work the same as in the remake? I don't remember. If you make the thing explode many times with a grenade, does it, you know, take less time? Maybe it is, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But where you live, they cost the same. Yeah, it sucks having to choose between one or the other. Let me do you one of these. Hello. That is bad. Actually, open wider. There we go. Yum yum yum, delicious vegetables. There we go. I hope this didn't kill that guy. Also, operate the thing, please. Please. Ow. I'm glad I didn't shot her. I didn't shoot her at the big English. OpenEnglish.com, not making a good, yeah, a good first impression of OpenEnglish.com. I never tried OpenEnglish.com, so I wouldn't really know. You stay here. Well, there she goes. At this point, they don't care anymore if she dies or not. People try to have them out like it's the second coming of Jesus Christ on Earth, but gamers, for gamers, but honestly, I learn to see through the lies. I mean, it sets a precedent. If there are, you know, alternatives to it, then the more they get to iterate on it, the better that it's gonna be, you know, over the years. So maybe someday we will have a Steam Deck 3 or 4, I don't know, that costs the same as a Wii, and then you know, it would be like, you know, having your own NASA control panel on your pocket or something. Maybe the next Steam Deck is gonna be, you know, a VR headset that you can get into a catatonic state, and then you live in the digital world forever. Who knows, you know? Steam Deck is the better choice, and I agree. It seems to be the best one out of all of them. I guess so. Yeah. Even though the ROG Ally is definitely more powerful, the fact that, you know, the Steam Deck is getting a ton of support helps quite a ton about it, or to it, or
Look,
even.
there's a gate here.
What? Yes, I noticed that, Ashley. Thank you. Let me set them afire. Come here, Ashley. I know that you can potentially just leave her up there so that she won't suffer anything. But, you know, I like to leave her on the edge. Big guy. That guy wasn't getting a no for an answer. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't really like to buy any of those anytime soon. Combine. The LA has memory problems. The LA Xbox is the most useless. The cloud is very weak, battery and thermal. Then I guess, yeah, you're right. The Steam Deck. I was gonna say the Steam Cloud. The Steam Deck may be the best of them all. That form of regard. Ow. Ow, that actually killed me. So it seems like I can only withstand two shots, it seems. I mean, anybody who you know, who has a body and a mind and a soul would only withstand 2 of those. I'm glad they didn't get me. Neither of us got each other. You just need to put 2 SSDs to boot into SteamOS and Windows. Yeah, dual booting in you know, devices like those seems really fun. I remember that I once tried dual booting on one of my iPads. I technically still have my iPad. I used to have an iPad 3 back in middle school, and I was really into modding that little device. And I know that you can definitely like dual boot stuff, you know. I'm gonna leave Ashley over here. I don't know how good of an idea that may be, but I'm just gonna leave her there, you know. Well, that sucks. Ow. You guys do you. Let me, by a miracle of life, combine the red one. Where's the red one? The red one is over here. We combine. I'm gonna give you guys a normal grenade. Let's see. There we go. Doesn't seem like they get any closer if I let them if I operate the thing myself, you know? So that is pretty good. You can operate it until the ball is back to its original position. Man, this wouldn't happen in Mexico, eh? Oh, that guy fell down really bad. I was gonna say, at least that guy didn't kill me. But who knows? Who knows? I might use one of these instead. Did I? So much trouble for some little pest. And there we go. Follow me. Oh wait, Ashley, no, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Ah, that sucks. I didn't see that guy going there. I should have thought about it. Well, now we know. Now we know that can happen, eh? Third time's the charm. But I didn't die. You know, by this point, the adaptive difficulty must have, you know, already like lowered the difficulty like down to like 0. Although I don't know if I have the thing that actually like puts the difficulty thingy to like low, or not low, if it doesn't like actuate it. Eh? I don't know if that's the thing that's going on. I should have turned it off because technically speaking, this is my first professional run, so I don't really know how different the adaptive difficulty is compared to, like, you know, how it normally is. But yeah, this has been my first ever professional run at this game. Let me give you one of these. There you go. Oh, that guy had the mine. I tend to grunt just as much as my character does, and I don't know why. But I kinda do. Let's see. That's just a thing that I like to do. Huh? The other Xbox can only play Xbox games from the Game Pass. I mean, that is true. So you get it, and you need Game Pass too. I haven't been having Game Pass ever since, gosh, the beginning of the year, I believe. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna be having one this year. You know, taking into consideration the price that they did. Shotgun is scaring me so hard. Reload. There we go. I'm gonna do one of these. I have seen some games that are really good that are now on Game Pass, such as Mortal Kombat 1, and I also know that they recently added. Well, either she died or I died. I guess I better, you know, bring her here, or if when I do the second ball thingy, I may need to like call her up here. So far, this has been the most the room that has given me the most trouble. Another one. There we go. So maybe I do need to bring her with me all along. I don't know. I'll try and do so in the second thing here.
Wait.
Yeah, you stay here. There's gonna be in the very end thing. Ow. I don't know how much this is gonna damage me, but here we go. At least I didn't die. Yeah, me. There we go. Oh. I'm glad I didn't, you know, get exploded there. Ow. I was gonna say, if that guy gets me, I'm gonna die again. Without. Red herb combined with this thing. Give me a little bit more health. Give me an incendiary grenade. I'm gonna call her on the second boulder bash, or whatever that may be, or mean. Never mind. Excuse me.
Need help.
How far away were you? Well, I guess she definitely was far away. I'm just gonna bring her up or down. It is funny how we didn't have this problem the first time, or the second time, or even the third time. When you do the thing, I'm having a moment. There we go. I might just do this, you know. Whenever you're stopping, you know, stop doing actual good decisions. It automatically means that you had enough. Oh, come on.
Look, there's a gate here.
Yeah, thank you. Just gonna get him like this. Yeah, Ashley, you do your magic. Didn't mean to do that, but you know, at least it helps somehow. Should I keep her in one of the corners? I believe that may be the best case scenario. Okay, you guys will have an incendiary grenade over here, one over here. You stay there, don't go anywhere. That guy's not dead yet. Should I? There we go. It may have been a little bit unnecessary, but you know, it is one of those things. It is one of those things. I'm gonna use another one, another incendiary grenade. Bone apple tea. We go. Sometimes if you want things done right, you gotta do them yourselves. What's wrong, big guy? There we go. Let me use the TMP now that I have the chance to. Ow, my head. There we go. No more should come this way, but you know, who knows? I'm just gonna go. I don't really know if there's anything else that you can get if you know, hold your ground. You wait here. Oh wow, it's the guy. I already won't be killing the guy. Well, that sucks to be me, eh?
Follow me.
Follow me. Any rifle bullets, please? Yeah, thank you. I knew the game wouldn't let me down. Wouldn't let me cry. Wouldn't really run around and desert me.
Wait.
Hey, you come inside here. Then and only then. Ow! Oh, come on. I wasn't taking that off, you know? I guess it was better to die than to live and not love or whatever.
Follow me. Wait.
You stay here. Load that stuff. Well, let me check that. It looks like dog food or something. Dog food. But which brand, you may ask? Who knows? Are we ever gonna know? There we go. Man, oh man, this game sometimes. I will definitely be increasing the capacity of my rifle just because I don't wanna spend more ammunition than what I have to. I wonder if I have more treasures around the perimeter. I need more ammunition on this gun. Let's see, the auxiliary power, the shuttle stuck. I mean, it do be like that sometimes. I guess it is not mandatory for me to kill this guy, you know.
Wait.
He's gonna wait for him to, like, you know, arrive. Hello. And then we can juke him. I don't believe there's any other way to actually, like, kill him outside of the rifle.
Follow me.
And there we go. I mean, they don't run like in the remake. And in the remake, boy, do they run. Boy, do they run.
Leave it to me, Leon.
Hey, come here, Ashley. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. I have a red herb. You know what I'd like to do with those. There we go. I imagine that eventually I will just use the yellow herbs for Ashley, because otherwise it's gonna suck if I don't do anything else. Ashley?
Wait. Follow me.
Oh, Ashley. Okay, swing and a miss. Thank you. There we go. Hello, Merchie. How the Merchie doing? Let's see. Red herb combined with this. Is there any equivalent to the green and red herbs in real life? I honestly do not know.
Got a selection of what are you selling?
Thanks to Sally. Yeah, let me sell those emeralds. I still have not found anything to put in the golden links, so I don't really know what, you know, what's what. But eventually I will find something to put in the links. Combine. Nothing.
Come back anytime.
Anytime. Oh yeah, let me do this. Rifle.
Is that
Capacity.
old, stranger? Is that old?
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
I'ma sell the striker. I'm just gonna say it. I'ma just sell the striker.
What are you selling?
The striker, the TMP. I'm sorry. I'ma sell the TMP.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I haven't really been using it quite a lot,
Thank you.
so I better just use that for another
What are you
thing.
buying? Is that old?
Yes, that is all.
Thank you.
What else can I get? More firepower for my striker would definitely be good.
Is that old, stranger?
So I'm gonna do that right now.
Thank you.
I don't feel like I need anything else other than that. Reload speed would be lovely, that would be true.
Thank you.
Maybe someday I will up more my firepower on the broken butterfly. I feel like I make the right decision. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I made the right decision. Okay, now that we get that going on, maybe I could. No, not really. Yeah, let me just put this thing over here so that I can get everything and anything. I know that my inventory is a mess, you know, but whining won't change anything. Oh, maybe I could have. Yeah, a little bit. You guys know what I'm about to do. And then, and only then, I can have this going on. And now I have more space open. Ain't that lovely, eh? There we go. We have a little bit more ways to go. Which, honestly speaking, if I don't get to...
Wait.
We did it, yippee! If I don't get to finish this game today because of time constraints, then I'm just gonna stream the rest of it on Sunday and then switch to Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm not gonna be finishing this today. But who knows? Who knows? Actually, what time is it? Where did I leave my phone? There we go. I have another hour to go. Probably we'll finish this. But as I said, who knows? Well, hopefully the enemies won't be too savage. To rend the savage, eh? Behind us? Among us? Oh, that guy actually like took the thing. I'm just glad that the trailer is not, you know, right here. Also, I kind of wonder if I'm gonna be getting that thing, eh? Well, there we go. That's pretty good. Will the trailer be here right now? I don't really know when the trailer comes. Money, eh? Man, I left a ton of money over there. I thought that the trailer was in front of me. I'm sorry. I was so waiting for the trailer. I'm gonna be like, huh? And I completely forgot that you know, that trailer actually spawns behind you. It's this game's fault for not having 3D audio. I mean, it happens. It definitely happens. Let's try that again. Okay, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's go, everybody. Just let me reload everything and see what's up. Ooh, it's spooky. I don't feel like, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think anything spawns before us or in front of us. Ooh, those guys dead. Those guys do be there. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, poor guy. What's this guy doing there? Definitely gonna be needing some more incendiary grenades. That helps quite a ton, I would say. That would do that. Yeah, I'm at that point in which I'm fairly good with my damage output. So I don't really have to like worry about too much stuff. Oh. Here we go. There we go. I guess as long as the thing is in flames, I don't really need to worry about much. There we go. Let me put one of these mines over here. Maybe they'll get less encouraged to do anything about that, you know. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me reload everything else. There he goes. Okay, I don't know why it exploded like that, but sure enough.
I'm leaving it to you.
I'm leaving it to you. Who do you think? Well, I mean, she's the president's daughter, so I guess she can leave things to me. I mean, technically speaking, I'm employed for her to leave things to me. So I don't know why I thought that, you know, that line kind of sounded condescending. I'm leaving it to you. Like, what do you mean? Pull the lever, Kronk. Believe it. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. Ow. Let me get you one of these. Help me, Leon. Help, Leon. Leon, why would you help me, Leon? Oh, I didn't see my health. I didn't check my health. My health. My healthy health.
I'm leaving it to you.
I'm leaving it to you. What a line. I mean, I guess, you know, we have gone through so much. I guess she could be a little bit more informal. Or well, I mean, she technically is a little bit more informal nowadays. At this point, it seems like my TMP, my RE9 kills more than my... Ow. Kills more than my other stuff, you know? Oh well, I tried my best. But yeah, she only withstands one thing, and it kind of sucks. Also, what a sense of perseverance. She only just stays there. Well, I mean, it is true that many people say that whenever there's danger, you only have like 3 or 4 options. You either freeze, run, or fight. And I can see that happening, you know, especially with Ashley. Let me see if I can... How? I'm still gonna... Oh, come on. How close can they get? Well, I mean, they can get pretty close, But they didn't seem to get that close or that far away, you know? What am I even saying? I thought that they weren't as close as I thought that they were. But they definitely were. English is failing me today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Trying to do everything and anything. Okay, how close are you guys? That didn't do anything, And there she goes again. It seems like the grenades, well, not the grenades, the mines, like the darts, don't really do much whenever you aim it on the car. I don't know, the bulldozer or whatever. So that definitely sucks. And there's obviously no alternative to it. Actually, you cannot really get much done. I might get whatever I can get over here later. Yeah, I know.
Help me, Leon!
I can live without whatever, you know, what's over here. There's no need to be greedy about anything and anything. Unless there was something over here of value. No, not really. I'm fine, I'll be fine. I hope. We get that RE9 going on. I hear the enemies, but I imagine that those are the ones that are below us. Oh well, never mind that. Yeah, I know, baby girl. Hey. Kick. Kick, punches all in the mind, Don't you there. There we go. Kick. Oh, didn't see you. Didn't quite catch you there, homie. There we go. Not so bad, isn't it? There we go. It's not coming this way, right? Yeah, only one shot is necessary. I was gonna say, I don't even know how we survived that, but we definitely survived that. Where did you learn to drive? Well, let's see what else we can get over here. Reload. Shoot outside of the screen. Shoot outside of the screen. Save point. Also, merch is here. Yeah, I'm not safe just yet. Ooh, let me get whatever this thing here. Green Sun of Judgment. Judgment. I need another one. I don't know how I'm gonna get them, but I'm gonna get them.
Welcome.
However, that may be
For a
it.
selection of what are you selling?
Nothing really.
What are you buying? What are you buying? Come back.
I'm fine with how things are right now. Let's get the rest of the thing going on. Hopefully, I don't know. But yes,
Feel them growing ever so strongly inside you.
like Mimo, he grows stronger every day. That's how he says.
Resist, but you cannot disobey.
Look at the textures in his hand.
Come to me, Ashley.
No, he activated the 5G in her bloodstream or something, eh? She has now succumbed to the 5G, eh?
Ashley!
Oh, an apple tag. Or whatever that may be, eh? I mean, things that actually like tell you like GPS thingies actually did exist back in the day. Not for a consumer level kind of deal, but you know, they kinda existed. Kinda.
It's already begun.
It has begun. And rest in peace, that actor. I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But Shang Tsung, the guy who... The man, the legend, who did the role of Shang Tsung. Can I go back and then he would have new stuff? I wonder.
Welcome.
Do you have new stuff?
Got a selection of come.
Of course you don't.
Anytime.
Maybe it is dependent on which merchant it is. Nobody really seems to know exactly how he moves on and about. But you know, who knows? Our plan. Because of that agent, we lost Chief Mendes and Ramon. Nevertheless, everything will proceed according to plan. I must admit, however, the loss of my loyal man is a bit disheartening, but I will deal with it. Replacing the loss will not come easy. I must choose wisely, for the plague reflects the conscience of their host. If chosen poorly, they could betray me. I need men who will swear their allegiance to me. I've learned my lesson when Sarah betrayed me. I will not make the same mistake again. In this important hour, I cannot and will not have anyone stand in my way. Or so he says. Definitely. Cutscene? Cutscene and a half? Cutscene 1.0?
What's the news on our friend
Leon, and
He's
then
not
he
using
stabs his
it, is
hand.
The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
Someone's getting jealous. Ooh, Oh, shout outs to everybody in AO3, eh? Or whatever he said. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Hehe. Hey. Is he gonna drop anything? Or whatever he said. Any cool treasures around? There's gonna be one coming soon. Ah, I got him. Let's play this little game, Time to kick. Okay. This happens once in a millennia, but I'm glad that I did it. Jesus Christ, man. Shoutouts to Resident Evil MLG Nation or whatever. Somebody seems to be groaning quite a lot, but I don't really know why that may be. I now know. Ow. I was gonna say, I'm glad that of both things that could have happened, I'm glad that, you know, the arrow was the one that actually like got me instead of the guy. Can I, by a miracle of life? I'm gonna wait for him to do his thing. Hello. I was really lucky, Jesus Christ. I'm just thinking about it. I'm savoring the moment. That was pretty lucky. Hello. He struck a pose. He definitely struck a pose. There we go. You know, when it comes to like optimizing your own movement and whatever, yeah, I know that that second bullet would have killed him, but you know, what if he didn't? Anything cool over here? Some resources and that's it. For those of you who are watching now or maybe later, I hope that you guys are enjoying RE9. I only did a little bit of benchmarking and stuff. And I feel like the beginning sequence is okay. It didn't look like, you know, real life or something, but it isn't bad. Maybe it was my settings, I don't know. I don't have a GPU that will do like path tracing and everything and anything, you know, anything cool like that. So maybe, but maybe someday. Also, is this the part with Krauser? Yes, it is. There we go. Orgy blood.
Comrade.
As I said, I know that he says comrade, like comrade, but I thought that he was calling him Conrad. So I thought that Leon's name was Conrad. Leon Conrad Kennedy.
After all, you and I both know where we come from.
What do you want?
Whoa. Whoa, I almost missed that.
Sample Sadler developed, that's all.
Whoa, I'm glad that I got that.
Ashley out of this.
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me. Like you, I'm American.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss that actually. A real American. Fight for what's right, fight for our lives.
Got her involved just for that?
I don't feel like there's gonna be another QTE, but I may be wrong. Oh, I'm glad that I was ready. Uh-oh. And of course you cannot really get up after that.
Umbrella. Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade.
Oh, it was A. Here we go again. There we go. I did press X before I pressed A, but maybe it didn't register.
The red dress.
The bitch in the red.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
I mean, it looks kind of fuchsia to me, not so much red. But who am I to judge? You know? I'm kind of colorblinded, but
You
more
may
so
be
on,
able
on
to
the red,
prolong your
on the
life, but
green
it's not like you can
spectrum, I
escape
guess.
your inevitable death, is it?
I mean, it has worked for Leon for quite a
You
while
knew each
now.
other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Well, yes, hello.
Enjoy the reunion with your
Who's
old
your
friend.
old friend?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Wonderful. I wouldn't want my special guests on the island feeling unattended.
Guess I'm supposed to thank you, right?
Ah, I have an idea.
Hmm.
Since you're here, why don't I introduce you to it? It should keep you busy.
You
It?
can't remember the name, huh?
A senior moment,
moment,
perhaps?
perhaps.
Oh. Enjoy the fun.
Oh, he's like, Oh man, I love this game. I don't think there's any reason for me to go up. Is it? No, there is. Is it? Did I miss a treasure? No, not really. Well, I was about to miss it. Or rather, I'm gonna be, coming across it. So it's not gonna be too bad. Can I go even further down? And if so, for what reason? I mean, I did get attacked by Krauser. Yeah, there was no reason for me to go down here. I should heal. I should definitely heal. Yeah, let me use one of those. I can still use a yellow herb and I would have, fully have my health. Fully upgraded my health. So maybe I will get an extra one along the way. Oh, now that I think about it, when it comes to cool games that we've been waiting for, I wonder how good the remake of Tomb Raider 1 is gonna be. I have heard good things about that, about that remake, or at least the expectations that people have. I gotta be honest, I have never completed Tomb Raider 1 at least consciously, because I feel like I did once, but I wasn't as conscious about it as I thought that I was. It is a weird thing to say, I know, but it do be like that sometimes. Oh wait, I didn't need to go here. As a matter of fact, yes, there was a reason for me to. This door looks like a wheat. Well, not so much wheat, a flour tortilla. Looks kind of lovely. But yeah, in the end, there was a reason for me to go up. I'm a sorry. I'm a silly Billy, that's what I am. Real American, says the song. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know how patriotic. Well, I mean, how more patriotic could you be to save the president's daughter? I mean, it is not like Leon had a choice, but I wonder how patriotic Leon really is. Oh, it's this room. We all love this room. Whenever it doesn't, it is not trying to kill us. Ooh, eh? Oh, there you go. I once tried doing the thing in which you stay in the corner and the thing doesn't kill you, but I'm not gonna do it right now, Wow. Fascinating, We go, Wow, Leon's school on how to be extra. Also, there's a thing over here. There we go. Elegant headdress. You don't see that many of those in this game. We all love that pose. There's no time for resting. It is lovely that they also got that in the remake. I guess spoiler alert for those of you who have not played the remake. You already got the thing. So let us get going. Let us getting going. Getting going. Get it in. As people would often say, eh? Okay, what else? What else can I find here? If I remember correctly, there is the part of this game in which we can fight the second hand, the left hand or whatever. I mean, eventually in the remake, it was, you know, set up so that the other servant of Salazar was the guy that you're about to fight right now. That we're about to fight right now. That eventually Ada is the one who fights him. Luis's memo. I'll report my findings about the plagas here. The plagas have 3 distinct characteristics. 1. As mentioned previously, the plagas have the ability to manipulate the behavioral pattern of their hosts. 2. The plagas are social organisms, by which I mean that instead of living individually, they live in perfect social harmony. It is believed that they have a collective intelligence. This type of behavior can be seen among insects such as bees and ants. However, this kind of social behavior is rarely seen among parasitic organisms. Perhaps it was learned behavior by the plagas. I'm finding out if this has any relationship with their first characteristic. 3. The plagas have exceptional adaptation skills. They are able to live off many kinds of organisms by creating a symbiotic environment quickly. This ability, when combined with their social behaviors, allows them to interact intelligently between hosts regardless of their host organisms. Interesting. I'm ashamed to admit that my pure fascination with the plagas in hindsight has blinded me to the true research objectives of Los Iluminados. Los Iluminados. Even with the knowledge of that Sattler was going to abuse the results of the experiments, I could not pull myself away from my research. As a result, I am just as responsible for this whole mess as he is. I say now that I was wrong, but can I stop their evil plans alone? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z or whatever. What else can I find over here? A red herb, we love those. You already know. Let me combine it with this. I'm still yet to find a yellow one. Or like the final yellow one. I don't even know how many yellow ones we have in this game. I may have already found the last one. Maybe.
What are you buying?
Got some rare. Got sombrero. I'm fine as I am.
What are you buying? What
Yes,
are
I
you
am.
selling?
A rare stone set in the headrest has made it one of a kind. Oh. Don't mind if I do.
Thank you. Is that all? Come back
There we go.
anytime.
I don't feel like you can combine the elegant headdress with anything else, but I may be wrong. Also, let me save just in case. Here we go. How longer can I go? I can go longer for like a little bit, maybe half an hour more. Ah, yes, this is the place. This is the place. We love it. Combine, and there we go. I thought that this spells something. Maybe it does. I don't know. WAN or something. Do you guys think that maybe we will get a Dino Crisis remix someday? I really hope so. It is a dream of mine. Hopefully we can, you know, we can push Konami to actually do that. I don't exactly remember how the fight goes with this guy. Uh-oh.
Ashley.
I'm surprised that that thing didn't get damaged by the water. Yeah. We go. How did we fall all the way from there to here? Also, that guy looks like he has a mohawk. Ow. Excuse me. Come on, do your QTE or whatever. There you go. I don't remember how this goes. I could have used it actually. There we go. I was about to say, what about here? I wonder if this, you know, works for him. There we go, excuse me. I'm fine with, you know, getting out or running out of these things. Oh, thank you. Eh? Open up. Hurry, open up. Down it goes. And it's gonna get even, you know, the time frame is gonna get slimmer and slimmer each time, eh? So it's definitely gonna suck. I can't really get it through here. The guy should attack at any moment, I was about to say. Excuse me. It won't open. If it won't open, then what will? No one really seems to know. I mean, I could sell it. I wouldn't really say no to that. So that opens that up. Hello. So if that opens that up, how can I... Oh. You know it. Excuse me. Actually, that wasn't the way to go. Hello. I'm glad that, you know, technically speaking, this is not a leisure, you know, walk in the park. But it isn't as bad as, you know, you guys think it is. Although, if I don't know how good or how difficult this section is in the VR mode of this game. It may not be as good as we think, or as bad as we think. Man, that sucks. Hello. Also, I should heal. Just in case. Excuse me. Where could that thing be? Hello. Oh. Yeah, it is as bad as I thought it was gonna be, eh? Oh, the thing that was here was in the middle, eh? Hello. Could you please? Thank you, eh? Let me see what else I can get. Should I not? Yeah, get one of those. Just in case, you know. You never know when you're gonna need those. I mean, if you would excuse me. This is not looking good, eh? I have even less time that, you know, and what I thought I was gonna have. If I want a fighting chance. Oh. 7 milliseconds, eh? Oh well. I tried my best. Oh man, I thought I was gonna make it, you know? That would have been really clutch. That would definitely be, it would have been really clutch. Oh well, let's try that again. It was just him getting me stuck in there, you know? There we go. Combine. Combine. Combine, combine, combine. I don't think I'm missing anything else. I mean, now we know where things are, you know? If I can help myself not getting stuck in there, it's definitely gonna be... I'm definitely gonna have a better fighting chance. There must be another one, he says. Man, if only, eh? The good thing is that I do respawn with my health intact. So that is not too bad, I would say. May get one of these going on. Maybe I should wait for him to get closer. Nah, it's gonna be fine. There's more shotgun shells. I don't know how effective those are against him. But the fact that they're giving me some for a reason, you know, it may be for a reason. We can only guess. Can't really do anything around here. But what about here? One opener. What are you saying? Well, I'm glad that that fixed itself, you know, eventually. What? Check it off. You check it off. Also, I didn't see this one. Come on. Yeah, I didn't see there was a thing over here. I guess it is just in case you wanna like juke him a little bit more. I mean, if it works, it works. Hello. Let me get the TMP thing so that I can sell it. I don't have the TMP anymore. Just so you know, everybody who's watching this. The TMP took a little bit of a retirement. I hope that this thing won't kill me in one swing, eh? If it does, you know? Actually, no, I should prevent that. Not the best path that I could have taken, but you know, not the worst. I mean, now we know that he can attack thrice. Do you think if we're not like follow me all the way around? Oh, he's in the same play. Okay, let's see. Excuse me, thank you. Thank you, that's how we like it. So I don't have any more flash grenades, but that's not too bad, I would say. Magically that thing appears. Ooh. We did it, y'all. We survived the Budokai Tenkaichi. Oh yeah, I have a Magnum. I should definitely use it against this guy. Uh-oh. I wonder who's operating the things. Let's see. Take one of those. You're gonna need it. He needs a Suntan. Oh. There we go. Now I have my full health going on. I don't know if I can kill him as is. Hopefully I can. I need to up the reload speed on that thing. I mean, if I intend to use it as I think I'm gonna be using it, then definitely so. Look at Leon leisurely strolling around. Yes, hello. Coming this way or not? Oh. Now that was a surprise and a half. And now we need to trade places now. I'm gonna be using. Combine this with this. There we go. Okay, follow the leader. As they say, follow the leader, leader, follow the leader. I'm gonna use one of these. There we go. I know that he can bury himself underground, so I gotta be extra careful about that. I could have trapped him, but you know. Who does that, you know? Haha, got him. I was gonna say he's definitely burst that open. I just want to see what else I can get. Is this supposed to be like a runabout? It is a runabout. It is the exact same place. Jesus Christ, eh? I'm a silly Billy, eh? What about my normal grenade? That helped in some way. I was gonna say there's no way that he was dead, you know. I'm glad that I called his bluff. Oh, I didn't know that he could attack twice. I guess the Magnum will have to do it. What do you even mean by the Magnum will have to do it? Like, as if it is like a non-viable option, eh? There we go. Another one. I don't really know how many times he can actually like make that happen. Right? It seems like it's only 3 times, which is, I guess it's fair, you know. Oh. That's good enough, I guess. I don't really want to use the Magnum that much, but you know, if I don't have another choice. I mean, Magnums I use for boss battles. This is a boss battle. I should use it. I shouldn't be too, you know, too stingy with it. We had a guy we called Stingy in university, back in the days of uni, because he kind of looked like Stingy from Lazy Town. Shout outs to him. I hope that he's still alive. Only once. Well, not that bad. Down he goes. I mean, when it comes to like, you know, uni or college, the nicknames that we give people seem to get really more personal. Not in a bad way, mind you. But, you know, people seem to be more aware of them in some way, shape, or form. There you go. There you go. The mind thrower carries it. Love to see it. We love to see it. What do we get? $1 million. I see it. And I guess that's about it, right? Yeah, there's only so many things that we can also get from here instead of from there. Should I up the capacity of my main thrower just because? Maybe. Wait, that's some of the things that you often gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I would say not half bad. Not half bad. We get that going on. And also let me see what else I can get, because I may be missing a ton of stuff if I don't do what's right. So that takes me all the way over here, but what about this little card control thingy? That's kind of suspicious. It is indeed taking me here, but I don't really know if there's a reason, rhyme, or anything that I may think of for what I would need to come back here. Maybe it is just because if you missed something, they don't really want to make this a point of no return. And I believe that's really good. That is some good game design right there. A delay, a bad game design, says Shigeru Miyamoto. Masahiro Samurai. What else I can get over here? Nothing else. I'm just looking forward to the next treasure that I may get, which could be really soon be upon us. Look at the moon, everybody. The moon looks so lovely. Oh, I was gonna say I could have done something about those guys. I mean, I guess in the end I did. I'm gonna do that again, just in case. Actually, I don't think there's anything else that I may get. There's only one mine on my mine thrower thingy. So not much that I can do. There you go. Ow! I didn't know the welcome party was over here. 1 at a time, take a number, as they say. So maybe the guy who threw that axe was the one over there yet, was the one who was up in here. Who's up in here? Up in here. Who else is up in here? Oppenheimer. If I remember correctly, there's something hidden down here. Still cannot believe that the guys who made the Super HD project or whatever actually like added up a hidden room. Because I do not remember that hidden room being in the OG. It's pretty cool. There's another thing over here. Hold on. The blue stone. I only need the red one now. Fine. There we go. Another one. And what about here? Money and nothing else, huh? I thought that it was gonna be a Viper, but there's no Viper in here. Hopefully. What up, Merchie? Browser's note. Turns out that old man Sadler wasn't buying me from the start. Even though I succeeded in kidnapping Ashley, I sort of sensed this when Sadler didn't completely let me in the loop. Let me on the loop or in the loop? I don't know. Under the circumstances, I had no other alternative but to call for assistance. He called for like backup. Wow. Perhaps she knew this was the way it was going to turn out all along. My guess is that her ultimate goal may be different from Wesker's and mine. This is just a perfect opportunity to find out. And after I get rid of Leon, and retrieve the sample, I'll put her in a body bag along with Leon and send them both to Wesker. I didn't know that he was Mexican.
Welcome.
That's okay, I'm Mexican as well.
Rare. What are you selling?
Let's see, anything else that I may get? Broken butterfly? No. When it comes to the mine thrower, yeah, I'm not gonna up the capacity of that. I just saw it and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, what about the striker?
Thank you.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna have to wait a little bit until I get more stuff up, for it.
Is that
Maybe the reload speed would be good. There we go. But other than that, I'm totally fine.
Any time.
I know that there was something else that I could have gotten, or there maybe another way that I could have reversed. I don't think I necessarily missed anything for by going here. Oh wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, I already got the thing. I'm gonna be fine. Is this the crosser fight? This might as well be the crosser fight. Did I should have saved that. Let me save just in case. Yeah. Diving pointer. And I believe this is actually like a good way to end the stream right now. Yeah, I'm still not finishing this today. I'm sorry about that. But maybe I can finish this on Sunday. Maybe I can split the stream and that I can, I can do half Resident Evil 4, half Dragon Age Origins. I feel like that would be okay. So yeah, I unfortunately gotta end the stream right now so that I can get ready for work. But it's fine. So yeah, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed everything and anything. And maybe I will play this on Sunday. I feel like I will. I feel like I should. It feels like a thing that I should do, So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here. Let me go into the bigu screenum, and thank you so much Spotify for like updating in the midst of everything. Let me pick a goodbye song. There we go. Here we are. Thank you so much everybody for being here. I'm wrapping up everything, but yeah, thank you so much. I'm probably gonna be seeing you guys on Sunday fun day, as they say, so that we can see everything and anything. And I'm gonna be finishing RE4 on Sunday, and maybe do a split so that we can play more Dragon Age Origins. So I feel like that's a good thing. But anyways, don't go yet. Let me see who's live. Let me see who may be live. Who may be doing the lives today. Probably a lot of people will be streaming RE9. So I may just, rate anyone who may not be playing RE9. Although I guess everybody and their mom are playing RE9. So let's see. Anyone who may not be playing RE9. Jesus Christ, I don't think there's anybody who's not playing RE9. Dead by Daylight, Dead by Daylight, Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil 9. Somebody's just chatting, eh? Everybody's playing Resident Evil 9, yo. I don't know if I can just rate anybody, eh? Yep, everybody's playing RE9. Well, if that's the case, then let me see if there's anybody playing RE4. It's been a little bit of a while since I last rated anybody who's, you know, not in my follow list. Resident Evil 4. There we go. Otome Edition, eh? I have not played the Otome Edition like ever. So maybe I gotta play Resident Evil 4. There we go. Who be live right now? Let us raid. Who do we raid? That is indeed a good question. Anybody speaking English? Right? Also, it seems like everybody's playing the remake. Granted, the only thing that actually, you know, shows up in here is the remake, not so much the OG one. Let's see. Who do we live at? There we go. Let's raid Rue Onyx. Rue Onyx is playing Resident Evil 4, and I don't know if they are actually, like, you know, if they have played RE9 or they're planning on playing RE9. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's raid Rue Onyx. There we go. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream just as much as I did, you know, streaming it for you guys. And I'm gonna be seeing you guys on Sunday for, you know, for more RE4 and Dragon Age Origins. Well, see you guys, twitch.tv/Konga_Donga. Those are my links. I hope that you guys will have a ton of you know, enjoyment. And the tip of the day is, remember to buy some mangoes, because mangoes are really good for you. Make a mango milkshake, you know. Bye, everybody. See you guys on Sunday. Bye bye. I'm gonna be seeing you guys.